Okay, so I'm going to talk to you now about the shooting that I just clicked on my video on YouTube. That's what it happened in Florida, in Atlanta, right? Yeah, and I'm sure many of you are watching it. So this is this is not going to be a real video. I just popped on here to bring you a special report here. Okay, this is a special report for you, because I want to talk to you about these shootings, okay? So this is going to be happening probably many more times possible. Depends on how uh, the turns, okay? The wheels turn, because we live in a probability. So there's a lot of probabilities happening right now, and we're living um, in one sense of a form, but in other senses of form, things happens either it has happened, and then we come back into the past to redo something or to change something, or it is happening in the right now, or it's something that has happened in the past, but yet it has come into your presence where it needs a cleanup, okay, or it's being rectified so that it doesn't end up into your future. So there's a lot of probabilities happening right at this time that we're all living in, right? And it is. So and the biggest thing that is happening is that we're change. It's a change in how I want to put it. It's a change in rulership. It's a change in guardianship. It's a change in regime. Okay, it's a change in um, uh, ownership. Okay, of the planet and of the people to a certain degree. And so there's a lot of change that is being made. And the way that happened, it starts from the top, as everything does, right? And then it works itself down to the bottom. So all these things that is being taken place here, it has been taking place in order to um, prevent the change, because most people don't like change, right? Most energies don't like change, okay? Depends on how dense you are, how dense the energy is, meaning how low consciousness are you, okay? So people don't like change. And when it comes to power, it has always been, as you can remember, even in your textbooks or in your information that has passed through somewhere along the way, and you've picked it up and heard it somewhere in a movie or somewhere in just naysaying, okay, uh, normal sayings. They call them sayings. So if you have heard in a saying at one time, it's something that you have heard that how one don't love to give up power. Some kingdom ship, or relationship, or some ownership, or something, or any ship that has held the power of something in rulership, or in ruler time, or in the power of its energy that is being operated, whatever that is. If it's something over uh, another, or over a land, or whatever it is, those who rise in power do not like to release power, because power puffets, does something to people, okay? Because you can have power and don't have wisdom or knowledge, how to operate. You're pretty much a loaded cannon, and you are, and this is what's been going on your planet. So you've had a tyrant rulership over your life for a very long time. Tyrants, okay? They've been ruling over you for however long it's been since a war had broken out, and somehow they ended up as ownership over your planet. Not that they had any given rights of that, but yet in the universal laws, things operate different. So sometime tyrant may have to take rulership in order to save the lives of many, or whatever the case happens. You know, it's been going on forever. It's not just here, but rulership has been a fought over lifetimes from the very beginning. Okay, from the very beginning, and most rulership that has been operating is the energy of the darkness of itself, wanting to be empowered over it all of the source's energy, which is impossible. So it's a lot of stuff. But the main thing I want you to know is how this happens when it comes down to you in your life. Those who have been in power over you is not willing to just simply give the power up and let you go freely, as you may have heard these stories in past times, what they call slaves, which we wasn't slaves, we were POWs, okay, prisoners of war. And so, but yet in that, they have wanted to keep their foot on your neck, keep you slobbing, at the mouth for their demise and ways of how they want to make you think you're living good, or they doing something for you. They hand you a little light check or something, or whatever, that they want to give you the delusion to make you believe that they truly care about you. They don't truly care about you. They don't care not that bit for your life. But you don't know this. So as long as you walking in your undermined mind by not knowing what's really going on your planet or in your life or around you, and what is your governors who say they are really here to look out for you and to protect you and keep you in the safety of their arms, if you really don't know, you'll just keep going along with the game, because it is a game. And they know how to play it well upon you that don't know that it's a game and that is being played with your life. You see? So we got these badges walking around here with their guns and their badge and their bully stick that they carry around. Want to keep you in check. Slave catchers, what Rod Hayes called them, which is they are. You try to get out of the system, try to break free from your matrix, your dumb world, the matrix that they've built around you and caught you into a net, so you can believe that the life that you're under and you're submitting to is the way it's supposed to be, and that's how it is. They are the law. There ain't no law. The only law is you allow them to be the law. The law is, if you really know what they mean when they say the law, you wouldn't be serving them under their own dumb laws. They don't even serve their own self. They don't do them. They don't break your laws, because all crime, as Rod Hayes says, is called, all crime is commercial, meaning all crime is for sale. Now think about that. All crime is for sale. And if all crime is for sale, wouldn't you find a way to sell it? So here, these shootings, they do them all the time. Have you remember back into the times when the gangs was on the planet, and I taught you in one of the videos, the gangs will make peace, and then they'll come between you two dressed all up in some gang-like suits or acting like they just a regular civilian, and they are the FBI, CIA, all of them. The so-called lawmen coming in, shooting up your neighborhood or shooting up the other gang to make the other gang think that they are turning against their peace treaty. They have done that all through your past even to the day right now that you're living in. They're still doing, they call them false flags, they call them red flags. That's what they call. And they create things, incidents, shootings, robbery, you name it. It's like throwing the rock and hiding the hand. They'll do it to keep you under some stress life, keep you believing in it, looking at it, glued to the dumb picture show thing, that whatever you call this damn thing that they watch TV, you know, television, the television. You never pay attention to that. Television, huh? Isn't it telling you something? It is. It is. It's telling you a lot. That name itself. And so they want to keep you all under some stress and glued to that television, seeing what happened with this shooting and what's going down and and then you all get on the phone, you all get on the face or whatever, and in social media, and you talk about it. And now all the time you doing this, interacting, there is something that you are not aware of that records everything you do and how you react to it, all of that. And it's fed into a system to keep you trapped in the matrix, so that you're just always using your time uselessly, not putting it into anything worthwhile, bringing your life to a greater way and a better way and a higher conscious mind of thinking, believing, seeing, knowing, more wise. No more of that dumbing down. All you do with your time is what? Giving it out. What about coming in? How are you gonna fix what's in when you too busy shoving out? Watching the tubes and seeing who's done that and who's did that and whatever's going on in their life and whatever. Give me. So this shooting is nothing but one of those false flags to cause you to believe this has happened. Why on Halloween? Does it every fucking year? Don't you hear it? If it ain't Halloween, it's some other dumb holiday. Every holiday they got some kind of shit going on. And I've heard it many times before on Halloween. Why on Halloween? Why? Why couldn't it happen the day before? Why? Huh? And why all of a sudden in Atlanta? Now, that plays a great part in this false flag. I don't know the whole behind that, but I will find out. Because Atlanta had to be a stage place that they wanted to use it for. And all the big old so-called policemen who coming down to the scene, all they have done is, and they go, well, it was a 17-year-old. I'm going to play the video because I don't care, some of you haven't ever heard it. Talking about the 17-year-old. Oh, the 17-year-old is in custody. Excuse me? Who don't know the police dumb tactics that they use on you guys all the time? Obviously, you guys don't, because you're constantly laying your life down on their fucking world that they can control you as long as you go into the courts, into the warrant on you, and you go in there and sign it and I got to pay my fine. Fucking fine. Fuck your fine. Who are you? You don't even do your own laws, yet you create them, some bitches. You create the crime and you want the people to pay the time. But no one tells them that. Tell them about that Monopoly game they play in the back room before your court days start. They already know what they're going to do and say, because you're on the game board. They plan it with your life. That's what they do. They've been doing it forever. And they will continue unless you decide to wake up. Stop allowing them to be your gods over you when you're the God. You become the God. And let them become what they are. Dogs. Dogmans. They love dog, being a dog. They love that. Because see, you don't know they're doing it, but they know. How do the dogs act when you carry on such? They're hunting dogs, right? Hunting dogs. Remember those slave movies? Well, there you go. Those are your hunting dogs. How many times I tell you that the Ku Klux Klans, whoever they say they are, they're not white. They're not pale face, that's what I'd say. And he say the black hands is a stick is hanging down up under the white sheet. So you don't know who you really giving your energy out to. You don't know who's really been in control. They're not in control anymore, though. They want to be. And they will, as long as you keep allowing them to continue. The little footmans is what they are, because the head of the snake has been taken off. There is no more power. The head is off. The snake must die. Wiggle all you want. So, all your police, all your little devilishness laws, mans, all your actors out there playing your Hollywood on the land and on the people and all the things that you do in your games playing. You know they own the prisons. You don't. I mean, your state don't own no prisons. That's the lawyers and the judges own the prisons. Why are they owning prisons? Does that make sense? Do it make sense? And why you have to be the one to get all the money in one shape or form to those dumb prisons? Why are they always trying to shell you off to prison for nothing? Why? Does it make sense? Of course, because they own them. That's how they keep you all fucked up. That's their intentions, because they don't want you to ever be the man or the God that you truly are. First rising up, taking your place and being in your power, not letting them slick you no more. You know, they got all the men in jail, and then they take the women and put them, you know, the women's is beat down and shoved down and low down and just dogged down to make her feel that she's nothing and she has no power. And the phallus is the one that stands, you know, the strongest, longest, whatever. And then to keep you guys at each other's throat all the time when you want to have a relationship, trying to have one. They ain't, you know, they're not going to stop that from happening. They're going to keep pouring any type of information in to get you to keep that type of world going on and on and on. Because they know the tactics. They know what's going behind it. They know the whole thing that you don't know. They got the secrets hidden from you of what's taking place. Who are you? They know who you are and who you're not. As long as they can play a game with your life and they get all the energy they want from you to keep you low vibrating, letting them rule and reign over your life, they'll do that because you're allowing them to. You see. But, you know, if you desire a change, then you must make the change in your life, and then you change the world around you. You decide to change. Change from within, then change without. That's how change happens. Can't change the other way. And there's a way you can make that change quite profitable. So here, let's listen at one of these videos.
And welcome back here to Live Now from Fox. I'm Andrew Kraft. We want to get right out to Orlando, Florida. Live Now look over the Orlando, Florida skyline. You can see there. Well, Orlando Police Chief Eric Smith said 2 people are dead and 7 others are being treated at local hospitals after a mass shooting overnight in downtown. A 17-year-old boy is in police custody. Fox News correspondent Dana Marie McNichol.
A 17-year-old boy is in custody, and here they go.
Has more.
We heard gunshots.
Year-old boy.
Yo.
There's no better place.
Let me get it back. You know, this AI likes to fuck with me. It always do so.
Yo. What exactly is the reason why this happened?
The injured victims were taken to the hospital in stable condition and range in age from...
See, all this that they tell you is to get you worked up. Get you, in some sort of a down spiral in your life, where you never finding joy, you never finding peace, you never getting to happiness, and you know what I'm saying, and feeling good. And if you are feeling good, they're gonna bring you down. Keep it in front of you. And they aim at certain things to say when they saying it to you. You see, 17-year-old boy. Oh, really? Why was he being a 17-year-old boy that wouldn't just go off on some flip and do that all of a sudden on Halloween? Stop feeding into their bullshit, because that's all it is. Nothing but shit. And absolutely lies. Lies. Why? Because they know their time is freaking up, which should have been gone. They have no place here. There's no more need for you policemen and you laws and all your dumb world of bullshit. We don't have time for it. We don't want it. It's not for this time here on the land. So you must take your shit and go back to the UK, where the hell you come from. We don't fucking care. Because you're not contracted on this place. You're contracted there. And your contract is up, so what are you here for? Why are you still on the land? Go. We don't want you. You're not at all wanted on this, and you're not at all needed. What do we need you for? To keep the people locked down in low vibrating mind and thinking? Cages, huh? We're putting you in the cage. Your guys are going. That's where you belong. In the fucking cage where you put them. You're going in them. Because why? Why shouldn't you? You got to experience what you put on others so you can know what it feels like. Rewards for our deeds, dirty or good, we get rewarded for it. And the universe can do that very well. So, why are you here? I'm talking to the guys about it because I say, why are they here? What are they here for? Well, I know the Alliance has got their hands full. They got top tier down to the bottom. Still fighting, still kicking ass, taking names, those who don't want to give up. And when we know that time is up, and it is, in reality, the truth of the matter, this is already over. But yet we are here as a cleanup crew, and this is what we're here, and this is what we are working against, the cleanup crew. We're here to get you to shake it, wake it up, look around, see the dirt, all the deeds that have been done on your life. And then you take your power back. You stand to your feet, rise up, know who you are, not feed into the lies and the continual movie playing out in front of you all the time, the same movies, same things, because you're not awakened to all this shit that happened. So basically we're here to do that. And so this is why I'm here to get you to see this here, because this is not the only one. This happens all the time to you guys. on the planet. They have been doing it forever. All this George Soros and all the immigrants they so supposed to have sent over, and all the played out stuff in front of you in your television is nothing but a lot of lies. Lies. Totally all lies. Delusions. Make believe. Whatever. President Kamala. All that. Why? There is nothing. That's just a show. All of it is. Watch and see. You'll see. But they want you to feed into it, believe into it, continually just stay glued to your freaking televisions so you can be false, full of lies, fed full of false lies, I'm going to say. That's what they want you to be fed, you know. And then you get done, listen to the crap, and you do something, you know, else to talk about it and keep it going. While they doing other things behind the scenes, keep your mind off of the child trafficking shit that they doing. I got some videos I'm gonna show you on that too. I'm gonna bring that out to you tonight. This is just a special report here, so I'm not making a full video. So I want to wake you up so you can find out what the world is all this about, and stop looking at the television and seeing what you see that is not what it is. It isn't. And remember the doggy in the Wizard of Oz? He had to go pull the curtain because they didn't know. They were stupid. The little dog goes, excuse me, who are you guys? And this your child see this shit? The dog, man, come on, wake up. The dog said it. The people was in frantic. Can you see? Do you think you're not playing in that scene too? Yeah, you are. You're playing in all these scenes right in front of you. So they got a 17-year-old. Why? Now, the 17-year-old could have had charges. Who knows, right? You know, he's 17-year-old now. Come on. They can bully him. If you don't get your ass out there and do this, we're going to kill your ass. We're going to fuck you up. We're going to take you in there and beat the shit out of you. Whatever they got on him, they can get him to go do that. Shoot up, and then they act like they captured him and got him put down. Don't you remember the George Floyd, whatever thing out there in California and all that stuff? What do you think was happening there, huh? Come on. But it's delusions, and everyone has fed into it. Everyone have. It's time to not continue to believe in it and feed in it. And when you're watching your tube, your television, they have the thing in there that watches you, records you, and keep a watch on you all the time. And your phone, everything you got, electronic has got something in it that keeps track of you. Spies. I mean, you wouldn't think you would. Come on. It was the devil who passed these out to you. The dark forces. When you finally got these. These are ancient. These are so old compared to what they got. These are nothing. But they don't want to hand them to you. So you can go crazy old, and then they can keep an eye on you, spy on your life, so they can build sideboards out of you. That's what they're intended to do. Wipe out the human race. The human race. Wipe it out. They call them useless eaters. Or useless feeders, or whatever they call you. They got a bad trip. Now they invaded your land, took your life, overturned your whole world, and now they can talk about you in such a low vibrating way. They don't care nothing about you, nothing at all. But this is your land. And this is your inheritance, your money, your everything that they use on your planet belongs to you. That is what you produce on your own planet from you being on here. Some videos about it on Rod Hayes, you listen to him. But this is yours, and everything belongs to you. The money, all that, the gold, they took it from you because they wanted to have your life, but they wasn't allowed to spend it. So they used you in all the ways they could find to get use of your money, to use it. They could use it in a way by borrowing off of it, gambling off of it, stock market, all that kind of stuff, trafficking children off of it. They have done the worst on your planet to you and your life. And now they want to continue to do that as long as you let them, by not coming to your senses and realizing that you're living the lies, all lies. Now you want to find the truth, right? What I'm sitting here giving you. And you got others that's giving you the truth, and they got it written in books. There's lies in them and there's truth in them, but if you don't never get the book and pick it up and get to studying and finding out, researching, find out what is and what isn't. Where have I been? Why do I have this? What is this life like? Why do I have to be living down here on the low end when these here guys living on high? They go home with a nice, good night's sleep in peace and full stomachs, and half of you don't. A lot of you don't. But yet, there's a lot to this story when it all is said and done. Yet the thing is for you is to just simply become wiser, smarter, and a lot more attentive to what is going on, what's happening. How can you get this turn around? What can cause the world to come to a peace of tranquility, harmony, truth. How can we come to truth? And no more war. Stop warring. How can we live in this great land with all peace and harmony with one another? Not divided anymore in anything, in our thoughts and our feelings or anything, but seeing one another as itself, as source, being, all the things you can do to help one another wake up from the sleep and come alive. Find the higher mind and consciousness that send you a selling in a whole nother different life and way of life. Creating the one you want, not the one they created for you. And the one they keep attempting to create for you. You don't want that. You don't want it. Tell them you don't want it. So, and here's another one here I want you to hear. Okay. Hold on. And get it set up for you.
So after that.
Okay, so this one here came on.
And my friend, also co-worker, we went to walk around, talk to people, see whose outfits better, things like that. Kids kind of fun. And I saw a gentleman taller than him, tall black male, sitting. I saw him.
So they got him telling about what he went to some of his friends, asked him to come and go down there and to the, whatever they was having. And he seen some guy rushing through the crowd, and he seen him how he was coming at him, shoving at his friend, and he did something and stuff. So did you see how he looked? Now why would he be the one with the nice looking face, all the, the charm? Did you see it? Why would it be just him to tell what he's seen, what happened? Do you hear how he sound when he's telling it? Remember what's his name? The guy who's I can't try to think of him. Malachi, New York. Okay, remember him? Jamal, remember Jamal? Remember the stories that the children and all those lies, they lied on those to get them into prison? It's because the Jews, the black hand, the ignorant, the lousies, the world of no good, piece of shits. That's what I call them. Piece of shits. I call them that because that's what they are. They're no good piece of shits who have been running your life behind the scene. Black conquistadors, the Tudors, whatever they want, Moors, dirty ones. Those guys, the rottenliness. Those are the devil's children, you know. He created them. You believe it or not. You get your history. Go find your history. Get out of your living room or whatever you at, your bedroom. Get moving in your mind, your brain. Use it. That's what you got it for, right? Then bring it alive. Find out how world that you're living in, how the world is more in the fiction that it is versus the truth. See how the truth is so much different than the lie or the fiction. The truth will totally send you off on another site somewhere. Because when you really know what the truth is, it's going to just take you by surprise. It is not anything compared to the lies. Truth is very strange. Like I say, it's stranger than fiction, and it is. It is the most strangest thing you could ever come across. Why? Because you've been living a lie for long. And now somebody come with something strange? Because it's called strange fire. And it is. Because you've never heard it before. It sounds really strange. And you've been so programmed to this, you're like, what is wrong with you? Where did that come? Why you? It don't sound strange. Of course it do. I mean, what I'm telling you today, don't that sound strange? It does. And I imagine it do. But it's the truth. And you need to see it. You need to kind of get away from all that you believe as you see it as it is. No, it's not. Just because you see it doesn't mean that's what it means. There's not. It's more to every story than that is in the eye. It truly is. Right down to the littlest little thing. If you got the ant and you watch that ant, you will know what all that ant can do. And it's a lot they can do. Very interesting if you ever get to know them. Very interesting things that they can do. I mean, totally compared to your life, they are champs. But you would have never known because you have never paid it any attention. You just seen it crawl, and that's all you thought it was made for. You never paid attention to what it's for. You don't care, you see? Because you don't have enough care for you. How you gonna care for the ant? So it's gotta come back to you and how you see you, how you feel about you, what you do about yourself, your life, how you want to improve, how you want to know you. Get to know you in all that you do, in everything that is for you. You can have it all for you. You can, but you gotta get to know who you are, get to know your life, get to know who is this in this body. They says it's just a body. And then when the body died, what happened to the person that's in it? What happened to the soul? Did anyone ever tell you that? What happened to the soul when the body died? You think the soul died, but it don't. Soul don't die. Never. soul lives on continually, in and out in other different lives, in different universes, different places, all the time. It exists while the body go away, but then the body can be redone many times. They know how to do that. They know how to do so many different things in their technology. You would be thrown off if you knew all the ways of technology is now built on your life, on your planet, for many, many things, great reasons and bad reasons, whatever you want to call it. It is. So that kid was, had a nice looking look, huh? Sitting there telling the story, and then I seen him come through and I pushed his arm around. I'm telling you, the kid has been schooled on what to come in there and say. And they got a doctor or somebody sitting over on the side beside him while he's telling the story. Don't feed into it. Don't. Because you're going to continue to believe something and continue to be in a zombie, a pocket mind and world. And all you'll be doing is just zombie a pocket. All the news is only watch this here. Okay, come on now. And there you guys go. Because it's all that shit that you've been eating for long and you don't know how to stop eating that shit. You see? You don't know how to stop eating shit. I'm here giving you something that's worthwhile your life, your time, and for you to take in and eat it. That's going to give you some life. And it's not dead, it's alive. And what you've been eating is dead. Dead. No life in it. All that stuff you've been learning in schools and all that, that's just dead. Do it rejuvenate you? Do it bring joy to your soul when you hear that shit? Do you get a excitement about it? Some probably do. They got they program all the way into that shit. Program to the fullest, to the max. They don't realize there's a greater learning that they could be learning outside of that ignorant stuff. It's only going to take them in the cycles. It's only going to continue in that cycle of life. One go, another one come. One go, another one come. Here we go, cattle. One go, another one come back. Just keep on shoving through. And there was a time you couldn't even get an education. They didn't want you to have one. And here we are. Okay? Now we're made to have education. Why? Why did it change? You see? Did it change for the better? No. It always changes for the worse. But you believe that it's for the better. But it's not. Because anything they can do to keep you down, to keep you from ever rising, keep you till your life is just gone. You know the Bible said the devil come not but to steal, kill, and destroy. What else can he do? That's what he's given. That's what he's going to do. While everything else he tell you something that make you think he's telling you the truth, but he is not. The truth is not in him. He can't tell you the truth. He only can tell you a lie. But the lie is true. It's just not truth. So it's, mixed with truth. See how it works? Okay, so I just wanted to give you this special report. And then I'm going to come back in a little bit here and I'm going to do a real video for you on some more things that I want to talk to you about. I just wanted to make sure you guys got this information so you would know that the feeding media, the lies that they feed to you, they have their special times and all that to bring the reports. It's all the facade, and it's all fed into the minds of the people that is not awakened to see behind that curtain. And they'll keep doing that as long as they can. However, I did get a report from outside of the planet, from the hires, that the media must leave too, since they fed so many lies to you. they going out of here as well. They can't seem to tell the truth. So they do what their dictators tell them to do. Okay? Okay, share this video. Thank you for coming.